What's up guys, back with another YouTube video. Today I'm going to be showcasing you guys how to use every single key inside of Project Delta. First things first, you need to know where to find these keys. One of the most popular spots to find these keys is at apartments located V12. Once you finally make your way over to apartments, you're going to end up seeing one building on fire and one building not. I prefer running to the building on fire first. This is just my preference, you can pick either one. As soon as you run inside the building, you're going to turn left and look at the desk. There's going to be 2 to 4 keys that spawn every single time. After you loot these keys, you're going to run outside the building and run straight across and do the exact same thing. Run in the building, look to the desk on the left, and loot the 2 to 4 keys. Now, you might have already gotten the same key, maybe even 3 of them. If you want another chance of getting a different key, you're going to run up the stairs, take a left, jump up this rope, and turn right into this room. There's going to be a satchel where you can either get rubles or an extra key. Now, the first key, the EVAC key, which stands for evacuation. The only spot you're able to use this key is at apartments in Estonia border map. City 13 is for another video. Stay tuned. Once you run down these stairs, you're going to run down and open the bunker door with the EVAC key. You're going to click it and it will open. The EVAC key is only used for one purpose, and that is to evacuate the map and to extract back to the metros. Now, the second key, AIRFIELD key. There's going to be 2 spots that you can use this key, the main one being X6 and the second spot being X3. Once you find yourself at the front of AIRFIELD, you're going to first run it through the main entrance, run through the back doorway, run down the steps to the left, and then open the door. Once you're inside, you're going to find very primitive loot. It's not so good for endgame, but it's really good for early game. Once you get out of AIRFIELD, you're going to run straight west, and this will lead you to the extraction zone, where you can use the AIRFIELD key to go back to the metros. Moving on to the ATC key. This key is also located at X6 with 2 locations being inside of the main building. Similar to the AIRFIELD key, you're going to run straight in, through the door, up the steps, and to the 4th floor, you're going to open up the ATC room. This key room has really high tier loot even for endgame. There's a lot of valuable spawns and it is highly recommended to loot. Once you finish looting ATC room, you're going to run down to the 2nd floor, take a left, and open the 2nd ATC room. This room doesn't have as good of loot, but it is still highly recommended to loot. The next key up, the crane key. You're going to use this key at dock in between J19 and J20. Once you arrive at crane, you're going to see a big ladder. You're going to climb up this, go up the staircase, and open this door. Once you finish looting, you're going to want to get out of crane, drop down on the crate, and the closest extraction zone is going to be straight over here, and behind these crates is going to be called boat extract. The next key, the lighthouse key. You're going to find the lighthouse at H22. Once you get into lighthouse, you're going to take a right and go down this ladder. There's also a satchel where you can get a key and some rubles, and then open the door. The next key is the villa key. You will be using the villa key at P21 at this top left building. Once you arrive at villa, you're going to go through this fence, through this door, and the locked door will be right here in front. The villa key is arguably the rarest key and it only has 4 uses, so be aware whenever you use it. Once you finish looting villa, you're going to run out of the door, take a left, and you're going to go straight for a little bit until you see a river. Once you go straight along this river, you're going to see river extract. The next video is going to be all about special keys. I'm talking about VO5 and all City 13. Thank you guys so much for watching today's YouTube video. If you wouldn't mind sharing with a friend or subscribing, that would greatly help the channel. See you in the next video.